All right, so the market is trolling me a little bit. So today I disabled my strategies in the morning because the market, well, I was expecting news, PMI at 8:45 Central, 9:45 New York time to pick the markets up and get them to move. So we didn't have much happening at the open. So I disabled all my strategies. Waited till that news, and then the markets still didn't move. So I made a what you could call an error now, only in retrospect, but it made sense at the time. So I mentioned on my stream today that I was disabling the strategies because there was no volatility in the market, and I felt that it was risky to take trades without volatility. But as I watched the market develop for the next couple of hours, the moves that it was making were making sense. The market structure made sense. There was follow through on breakouts. It was just happening slower. So I ended up enabling the strategies, but only on my Apex accounts, not on my Earn to Trade accounts. So let's take a look at what happened today. I've disabled them at this point. I feel like I kind of got away with one today, so we're going to leave it as is for now. So here are the accounts over on the right side here. Let's see if we can zoom in. Not sure if y'all are seeing the right thing on the screen there, but hopefully so. Actually, let's do it this way. So now you'll see my full screen here. So I realize this is kind of, it's very frustrating for me because I've been disabling the strategies when I think that it makes sense on the Earn to Trade account because I really want that account to do well. And whenever I do, I just seem to get really great, really great performance on my strategies. I haven't had a losing day on these strategies in the lifetime of the Earn to Trade account. Actually, there have been losing trades in there, but so yeah, so we only took one trade across all these accounts. This particular performance account, I'm trying to protect it, so I just left this or cross traded this over to micros. So you can do that here. This is with Replicanto, which is offered by Flowbots. You can get that at their website. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. Let's take a look at what the trade actually did here. So we'll enable it, see if we can find it. There we go. So there's the trade. We sold there. Obviously exited there. At the time, it seemed like a really good exit. But of course, the market has since gone further. So going to disable that there. So that's the only trade that these accounts in Apex took today. So it went really well, obviously. I'm very happy with that. We have 4 new evaluations that we're cross-trading here, plus the pre-existing performance accounts and this existing evaluation account for a $150,000 account. This account right here, the 40th PA account that I have going here, is obviously a 25K account. So the trailing drawdown at this point has stopped trailing, so it's at 25,100. So I have gone from having only $1,500 available in drawdown to now having, let's see here, just over 2,000 available, $2,241.82 available for drawdown. I do not recommend 25K accounts if you're going to be algo trading, or manual trading for that matter. $1,500 is not a lot. Your trade goes on a losing streak. And by the way, every strategy that I have created, every strategy that I've ever traded manually, besides one, is has periods of drawdown where those trades, well, rather you'll have a sequence of losing trades that if you're trading minis is going to blow up a 15K account or a 25K account. So I've left it on minis just because really it's not a good account to be trading with my algos. So I've kind of just decided, well, either the winning streak is going to continue and it'll bring the account balance higher and help me with that drawdown. And if the account survives that, great. Now I've got another account that I can grow. If it doesn't survive that, well, I don't want to take the $1,500 out of there anyway. So we're just gonna I don't want to say gamble, but we'll let the market tell us what the right thing is to do with this particular account. So we're just going to let this one go, and maybe this grows a few $1,000s. That would be really surprising, but it would be great. So yeah, that's basically it for today. Just wanted to kind of give a report, as I have been doing daily, on what's going on. Unfortunately, I was not able to capture any of the trades on stream, which I really which really bothers me. I'm not kind of prove the point though that with an algo, you don't really want to try and guess whether the next trade is going to be successful or not, because if you do that, and I'll show you the, let's put this one up here. This trade here this morning, I had to say I didn't take this trade. This is just the strategy showing what would have happened had I had it enabled. Obviously, it would have come really close to hitting my stop, but in fact, let's see here, 28. I'm guessing it's maybe a 20-point stop. I'm not 100% sure, but would have come pretty close to hitting that stop. Yeah, you try and guess whether the next trade is going to be a win or a loss. You have no way of predicting that. These strategies do have strings of 10 or 12 trades winning in a row, so you don't want to try and figure that out yourself, because there's no way that you can't predict the future. So it's best to just leave the strategies on all the time, and what happens. If you do try and guess, what will probably end up happening is, and this has happened to myself and my friend a few times now, where you get convinced that the strategy is good because you see it go on a string of winning trades, and then just when you decide, okay, this is the right thing for me to do, I'm gonna enable this strategy, or I'm gonna start manually trying to trade this, that's when the loser happens, right? And then you go, man, I was right, this is a bad strategy. You stop trading it, goes on another string of winning trades. So you really have to just leave it on all the time, be consistent. And that's what algorithms are really good at, being consistent. They take the same trade every time, but they can't force you to open NinjaTrader. The algos can't force you to leave them enabled. You still have to make those decisions. But yeah, it's definitely easier to turn them on and walk away, if possible. If you have it running on a laptop, for example, run it on a laptop, put it in another room. Don't worry about it. Come check on it at the end of the day, and you should be okay. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. That's what I wanted to say for today. Hope you all have a good rest of the week, and we'll talk to you soon.